Before the industry, I had a lot on my plate. I had no idea how to balance my life. I was lacking basic information that could have improved my mental health and stopped me from stressing about jobs and work. High school neglected to tell students information. Thankfully, the industry is here to tell us and help us in ways that others could not. But the industry is different. They teach you ways to overcome obstacles. They give you ways to learn and study better and quicker. They show you ways you can leave a mark on the world. Now, after the industry, I have a better idea of how to go about things. I have more knowledge that will help me in the long run, and Tuesday is my first day at a robotics class.
So before the industry, I was this kid in school, just going through the motions, going through all my day, being another student in school. And then one day, a member from the industry came to me and suggested the industry to me. I was a little skeptical about it at first because I wasn't sure who ran it or what it was about. But then the person, Josh Sabo, came to me, and I knew him from the past, and it definitely took interest. So I eventually went into the industry. Just getting started, I was already learning so much just in the first week. I was able to learn about myself, who I am as a person, the different ways I learned. Since the industry, I've been open to a bunch of opportunities on how I like to work and how, the job I would prefer to be in. So after the industry, I plan to be an entrepreneur, start a rec center for teens, and possibly get into massage therapy. And I'd like to thank Josh Sabo and Carlos, who could not be here. And thank you.
Well, my name is Chloe, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience with the industry. So before the industry, like everybody else, I went to high school, graduated high school like almost everybody else. I got a part-time job, and then I went into community college. And then I did community college, and then I worked my part-time job, did a little more community college. And then I said, what am I doing? What am I doing, right? And then my boyfriend, he did the industry, and he came out with all these ideas. He's like, I can do this, I can do that. And I was like, well, I want to be the idea person. I want to find my idea. So I signed up for the industry, and I show up on the first day, and I'm like, why am I here? This is not for me. But I stuck around, and I had a really good time. And I think the biggest thing that I got from the industry was a tremendous amount of confidence. And I think that's something I'm going to be eternally grateful to Josh for, is it just completely turned my life around, is all this confidence. But on the business side of things, we were just talking one day, and I said, you're talking about real estate. And in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, real estate, but how does that affect my life? So since I was a kid, I've always been into horseback riding and horses, and I used to show horses for high school and 4-H. And then I was like, wait a second. This real estate thing could work for horses. Instead of buying and selling houses, I could do it with horses. And I could lease my horses just like you run a house. So then I had all these ideas, horses. So I came out of the industry with planning on starting a horseback riding program for special needs kids and special needs adults, and really bringing equine therapy back into our community to help everybody, basically, because it helps me and it helps the community. So yeah, that's what I came out with the industry, and I'm eternally thankful for Josh for what he has done for me.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank all of you of making it out here. I know it's 17 degrees outside, icy, dangerous outside, but you guys made the time to come out here, and we appreciate that. Life before the industry, I was confused, didn't know what I wanted to do. My passion is music. I'm a musician, I love music. I've been playing piano since I was 11 years old. I went to the Atlanta School of Ministry for 2.5 years. I got a certificate. I have everything I need to become a licensed pastor. It's a 3-year program, and so I did 2.5 years. And so I could go back there anytime and get my licensing if I wanted to do so. I came to Port Huron because this is when I love Port Huron. I love my family. My family lives in Port Huron, and I wanted to give a year back to my family. So I did that. I came here, I found a job, worked at Craft 8 for a little bit at the movie theater in town, and I was like, I want to do something more with my life. And so actually after that, I got a job at Cracker Barrel. Did that for about 4 months. But that's when things kind of changed in my life. I met Josh through pastor's wife at Bridges Church. Tony, she said, hey, there's a guy that you would absolutely love, and there's this guy that would change your life, and she saw a lot of characteristics in me that Josh had, and so looked him up online, called him up, not even 5 minutes after we had the conversation with Tony, and I said, hey Josh, are you busy? Can I come see you? And 10 minutes later, we went to the Exquisite Corpse and had a coffee and talked for like 2.5 hours, and yeah, it was great. So made the commitment to come and join the industry, and so it went by way too fast, guys, way too fast. It was felt like I was just here. It was great, things I learned. It was when you start something like this, it opens up your mind to just different ideas. Just like she was saying, she's got business ideas that she would never even would have thought of. I'm thinking of apps ideas. I'm thinking of entrepreneurial business ideas, left and right. Just it's awesome. It's amazing. So where I'm at now is I'm actually working at AIE Solutions. We're a solution provider with AT&T, and it's a great job. I quit Cracker Barrel, and it's a small business, but it's booming. It is so, and I got great news. I might be getting a raise or promotion there, which is fantastic. And so that's going to definitely kickstart and help what I want to do, if it's music related, or if it's starting my own business, or if it's just helping others. I also want to be an influential person in this town, and I want to become successful. And this is the place to do it. This is they give you the tools. Now use them. Use the tools and change your life forever. So my name's Austin, and thank you.